Oh, right, guys. Today we are gonna be reacting to girl pressures her friend into degeneracy and made her cry. Damn, man. Let's jump in.
It also sounds like she doesn't want to get into, like, as a friend, like, you should probably not try to pressure
No, trust
her.
me. She's told me a million. She literally said on this trip, I'm going to make it McKenna right when we're in the hotel. And she doesn't. I think
Before that,
girl, can you not
her
interrupt
out.
me? I mean that in the nicest way. But, like,
Whoa.
she just
That's
doesn't,
crazy.
I don't know. Sometimes she doesn't have the motivation to do stuff. And I don't know, like,
Wow.
I just want you to have that motivation. But, like, I'm saying
Motivated
if you
to
don't
be
want to.
Yeah, it's not.
No.
You're just
Motivated to
like,
be
that's
She
crazy
said she
thing
would
to-
do this before.
She
so, like,
would
I
and
am
wants
not.
to are two different things.
Do you think she was? Actually, no. Let me ask you this. What do you want?
I don't know.
She sounds ashamed of, like, her past, and that it doesn't sound like she's like, this is something I'm proud of. If, like, that's what you just said.
Yeah.
So I don't think that someone who's like, oh my god, I really want to. And, like, if that was her vibe, that's her vibe. But that does not sound like her vibe, and I don't even know her.
like
But that's
that.
my best friend. Like, I'm just saying, I've had friends pressure me, and I've seen it. It's not cool.
It's not
and
fun.
like,
It's so
It's like a
real.
f***ing plague. It's like you just touch it and it becomes corrupted. So it's like it's not enough for you, right?
No, like,
Gotta
I am
corrupt
not pressuring her.
everything
Yeah.
She's
around
told
you.
me
To make-
multiple times, like,
Yeah,
I will make it, and
she
I'll
want
do
to
it.
corrupt her to make sure that she can feel good about herself.
She's never told me no. I don't want to do it. And if she's told me no, stop bringing it up. I will stop
But
bringing
she's
it up.
passive, remember?
It's because
She has never
I'm
said
conflicted.
anything about that
There's
before.
like there are a lot of things to think about before starting something like that I really want to have the time and effort to think about. And there are also repercussions from you having that life. Like, you've been like, Ruby, I'm so like, I don't know what to do with my day. Should I just go shopping? I'm not even happy shopping anymore. And like in my own life, not even having a lot of money, shopping doesn't bring me happiness anymore either.
I don't
Damn.
really know where
Wait.
you're going with this.
I'm just saying, just don't.
No,
pressure
keep
Oh,
going.
man.
Keep going. Keep going.
No,
Go
no. Man,
Like-
she's the devil, bro. This one right here, the middle one, she's the devil, man. She will manipulate your head to make you feel worthless.
You've told me in times though where it's made you unhappy.
Yeah, like, jobs make people unhappy all the time. Like, no job is going to make you 100% happy. But, like, this is what I like to do. You've told me, yeah, I will do this. Like, I want to do this. You told me I want to do Findom. Like, I'd be amazing at it. I told you.
I feel like
you
I
would
would
be
be.
amazing. See? She says stuff like this, and then she goes and says,
But that's
I don't
like-
want to do it. Like,
That's a
that
lot to
makes no sense
sacrifice
to me.
to, and it's just like daydreaming. I'm
Okay,
just
then
thinking.
say no, I don't want to do it. Because you either do stuff or you don't. Because, like,
Well, obviously I haven't yet. So
okay, so why do you keep telling me I will, like, do it?
because I really think, oh, maybe I will, and then I end up not because it's just such a big step for me that I'm not really ready to take.
Okay. Well, then I'll start bringing it up with you. But, like, I think that you're only getting older, and if you want to do something, you should do it. And, like, I'm not going to pressure you into doing anything.
You're
and I don't think
manipulative,
I have
huh?
been pressuring you.
No,
Like, that's
you
the thing.
haven't.
Look at the sisterhood. The sisterhood. Look at that. They don't want to be part of it, man. They don't want to be part of it. I'm telling you. Females are the worst, man. When it comes down to relationships and friendships, look at that. They clearly know that what this Filipino lady is doing, or whoever it is her, right, is doing is wrong. But they don't have the system or the belief system to stop it. Or the will.
Like,
Pressure you. But then when I like say it and don't do it, because here's the thing: is before I came on this podcast, I was like, oh, I'm like thinking I might do one after, and then get all this money, whatever, be like successful in that way. But like, how would my mental health succeed?
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Very valid point.
Look at that. Look at the body language. Let's go back to that, guys. This is very important. Look at the body language as soon as she said, what about my mental health? Look at this, guys.
That is very
Look at this.
But like, how would my mental health succeed?
That is very valid.
There we go. They all know it. They all know it. But they don't want to say it. They all know that this is going to mess up their mental health. But they don't want to say it. You know why they don't want to say it? Because they want to see everybody in the same place. It's like crap in the bucket mentality, in a way. It's crazy.
Point.
Look at that.
I've never seen
Looking
someone
at her.
on, like, who does suggest to do it. Like even the last time that I was on this podcast and there was some other girls, like I was talking to one of them and she was like, and I was like, oh, like haha, like should I start one? Like I was mostly kind of kidding, but she was like, no, I don't think you should. Like, and to each person their own. I'm not saying that like what you do is bad, but for some people it's harder. Like some
bad, lady.
Things that might be really easy for you are more challenging for others. And it's like if she
it's
has
bad.
that bad,
Even
I think also
her telling the story, she cannot admit it's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Would and should are completely different things.
Yeah, I agree.
It's probably pretty taxing, and like, who am I to speak? Because I don't know, but I can imagine that it'd be pretty taxing. Yeah. Oh, honey. This
She's the devil. Look at that.
Yeah.
She's a demon, bro. She's a demon.
Like, I felt an energy, and it was kind of making me uncomfortable. And like, she does not seem like she wants to make an OnlyFans. And she can, if she changes her mind, that's fine. But I just don't think girls should be pressuring other girls. I have friends that have OnlyFans, and I mean, like, you don't have to agree with someone's lifestyle to be their friend, and you also don't have to pressure your friend to do what you do, especially if like it doesn't sound. I mean, I'm sorry, but there's no way like. I mean, every day you wake up and you're like, this is gonna make my child proud that I'm doing this. Like, at the end of the day, if your 5-year-old kid's like, oh, what does your mom do? She is an. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's something.
But she has money, like.
But I don't think it's something that you'd be proud of. I think that's something.
Well, that's you. You're not proud of it. Like, I personally don't care, and you're sitting here saying that I'm pressuring her. Again, I'm not. Like.
You're trying to pimp her.
Yeah, that's a real thing. Yeah, that's real.
Like, if she doesn't do it, she doesn't do it. I can't just like do it every single day. Like, we went on this trip. She said, yeah, I want to do it before we go on the podcast. And she said she would. So it's not. It's just me stating facts of what she said.
Was the potential suggestion here, you should go ahead if you're going to do this and launch this now because you're going on this big podcast and that'll help drive traffic to your fans?
No, I said like if she started one, like, because we talked about this like way before like we even like, do this podcast. I was like, I will promote you on my TikTok, on my like everything, so like we can make money together. And like that's the thing. Like, I'm not saying like
let me come in and f***ing cock block this. You should become a Christian.
As someone who grew up religious,
And I will promote
Christianity.
Your not doing fans if you become a Christian. How about that? Boom. Roasted.
I like grew up in religion.
Oh.
Like, well, everybody, they do that like that's an argument, but
stopping you from doing OnlyFans, so it's doing its job.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a good point. Let's just shout out to Andrew.
Doing OnlyFans.
Shout out to Andrew.
Oh.
Like, and it's stopping you from doing OnlyFans, so it's doing its job.
Yeah, actually, yeah. You make a valid point with that one.
Yeah, but
Can
good.
I say something?
She had to come in. And she has to come in because she cannot allow this thing to just grow. People don't understand religion. People think that religion is just only to just be crazy and just pray something that it doesn't exist. It's not for that, guys. It's to create a belief system. Belief system that is going to just make your life easier in the harder times, guys. This is a hard time that she's going through. If she didn't have that part of religion in her life, she'll bend the knee. Andrew has a great point. People don't understand the importance of religion.
It doesn't seem to me like you want it. It seems like you might be saying that you'll make it because you don't want her to be upset.
No.
I could be totally wrong.
No,
yeah,
that's
you're not
like
wrong.
a good theory.
You're not wrong.
Not theory, but a good discussing point. I would love to be rich and famous. Who would not like that? To a degree of famous, because like being famous is really hard too in a lot of ways. But just to live comfortably, really easily, in the quickest way possible would be really nice in a way.
I have a quote for you. Bible verse. For what? It's Mark 8:36, right? For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
Oh man, that's really shout out. Yo, shout out to chat. Whoa, bro, Ryan, you're gonna start just revolting some of the demons in that panel, man. Look at that.
Chat,
way,
did you
that
get
was-
tingles?
Yeah. Let's go back to that, guys.
Of the man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul.
Wow.
Ooh, that's really good.
Destroy.
By
Chat,
the way,
did you
that
get
was
tingles?
Jesus' response to the devil. I just
Oh, you
want to point that out.
I'm sorry. It was just giving me kind of like I've had friends like before that kind of you're in a down place and it's kind of like you see someone who's like not really wanting to go there and it's like you're kind of like if you bring them with you now
Yeah.
you have them at your level and I mean maybe that's not it. I'm just going from outside perspective but that's kind of the vibe I've been watching for hours now and I've seen like you guys are very
point.
different and she seems like she
doesn't wanna do
morally
it.
just is a little different than you and that's okay and like so just
He
respecting
doesn't want to do it.
that
That's what
and,
it is.
you know.
My question to you is like, if she didn't do OFs, would you guys still be friends?
She doesn't do OF now, and we're still friends.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good point.
So your friendship is
Now you see, now the sisterhood is against her. You guys notice? Now the sisterhood got the code. We all go against her.
I love Ruby,
409
so.
donated $200. I wasn't done. Did she give him syphilis with the 7 strap on?
Oh, shit.
Want a break from the ads?
Well, we're waiting.
I don't even know how to answer that. Maybe? I don't know. We do a lot of stuff, so
Okay.
She gave
I'm
me
gonna go into detail there.
Big Sass Energy donated $200. Chair 3, here's $200. Your friend is absolutely a trash person. Get away from her.
oh wow.
Uh-oh.
Thank you for the compliment. Like,
Wait, are you guys-
I actually brought her on this trip, so thank you.
Are you guys
Are you trying to
staying
make
in
her-
Santa Barbara? Are you guys staying
Yeah,
in
is there
Santa
gonna
Barbara,
be
or you guys
beef
like
after
driving?
this?
No, I love Ruby. That is the thing. Like, I don't.
No,
we're
I
not
love
arguing.
Hannah too.
Am I
Nah.
arguing? Like, do you think I'm getting mad at you?
No.
Because like I don't understand. Like, I'm not
Remember
getting mad.
she
This is
brought
me
you on this trip.
talking.
Remember that.
There you go, Brian. Yeah. There's something here that females. Yeah, the more you see a lot of these kind of chill, you see what's going on. They're trying to deviate the conversation. And Andrew, Brian just came with a little, soundboard, just
She wanted
to.
you to know that.
No, I wasn't telling her that. I was telling the comment that. That's the thing.
Passive aggressive.
Okay. Good talk.
Bless you.
All right.
I wouldn't make my friend cry on a podcast with 500,000 viewers, but that's just me.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, I told you.
I
I told you the sisterhood they already sent the code. They send the signal. This right here, we have to throw her out of the spaceship. We have to throw her out of the spaceship, man. Get ready.
You say that? Why would you say that?
I mean, there's like 3 people watching max.
Okay, good.
No way.
Like maybe.
I'm embarrassed.
Well, I'm sorry if I made you
No,
cry, Ruby.
no,
like, I
no.
don't mean to, like, I don't, like, if you think I'm truly pressuring you, like, tell me. But, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna,
No,
like,
it's like-
continue on it anymore.
It's like not you anyways. It's just like the topic matter of like online presences and times. That was so sad for me.
Ah.
For like years in that way, and in real life is like, whoa, I couldn't even but like, that was just really hard time.
I don't even know what the you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Andrew to the rescue.
You guys just kiss already? Like,
No.
You guys have to go
love
there.
Ruby, and I don't, like, I don't know. I'm
You
sorry
love
if I
therapy?
just sounded like a bitch right now. Like, I'm sorry.
this is literally a therapy session at this point.
I know, there's been a lot of crying.
I didn't do it this time.
I bet you guys never expected this.
Wrongful Rage donated $200. Is there a weak convention nearby that you got these succubi from Brian, Alpheus, Little Miss Kitty Black Barbie, and Peggy the Man Pegger? Brian unintentionally saved some nerd souls tonight.
We're doing the best we can.
Yeah, they're actually in Santa Barbara. There is a anime convention going on right now. That's where we got all these people
Right.
for tonight's
Yeah, I was
show.
actually walking around and Brian came up to me and he said, "Hey, come on to the podcast right now."
That's not how I
and then I
heard it.
walked over with him.
That's not how I heard it. I heard it was
No,
like,
that's-
hey,
that's
check the
exactly
syphilis. Bust.
Free syphilis testing over here, guys.
Syphilis sisters.
Dottie. All right.
Vector donated $100.
That's
Joke was too
Chair
clever.
5, do you think what you do is family empowerment?
I didn't. TTS is 200 guys, but that came through as well. Chair 5, that's you.
Oh, like what do you mean, like family empowerment?
Do you think putting things in your ass is family empowerment?
And
I'm, like,
stretching
for-
it to make sure
for like
that it
my
fits.
parents, like to make them proud?
Yes.
Oh,
Well, I
yeah.
want to know that. That's not the question, but I also I want to know the answer to that question.
Oh, okay.
So glad you brought that up.
So like as for like my parents, like my mom doesn't know, but my dad knows, and he's like so chill with it. Like
Wait,
Your dad
wait,
doesn't
but this
care
is-
about you. He knows your dad doesn't care. You know why? Because you're already a waste of time. You're gone. You're nothing. You're zero. The most important asset that you provided for him, which was the virginity to a new man, gone. So he's like, whatever, do whatever the hell you want. That's what I noticed about a lot of dads. As soon as their daughter just become promiscuous, they say, you know what? You're on your own. Go lose yourself. Man, interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like always, guys, I will see you in the next one. I'm out.